So here's Jess Fox, born in France, a life on the water down under. She's fluent in canoe slalom, chasing this missing piece in the trophy cabinet. We know what she's capable of. This is a challenge of the highest order. Support in the stands is strong, as is Jess. She's on her way.
And she's got to hold it, catch that wave. That's much better than the semi-final. Now the tight turn, the confidence will be rising now. She's got through that top section. She can open up the speed a bit through the downs.
Well, she had to work really hard, but you can see the look of determination on the face, and this is really swift through this section. Super fast time as she dances her way down the course.
Come on, Jess, let's go.
Final gate, on her way to the finish. The time's going to be fast. Have a look at that. 96.08. Flags waving in the crowd. That is how you do it. Strong of mind, strong of paddle. Huge deep breaths. She knows she's right in this.
It's a long wait.
It is a long wait.
Still 7 boats to go.
Needs to find some time here where there's not much time to be found as she gets a touch. And that will put paid to her chances.
That's a 50.
50. And Jessica Fox has claimed the missing piece to win the Olympic gold in the K1.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable. What a run.
Oh my God.
She produced the run of her life.
The gold medalist and Paris 2024 Olympic champion, Jessica Fox.
Welcome back to Fleming. I've got to admit, I'm getting emotional, a bit misty-eyed watching that next to you, Jess Fox.
Me too.
What was it like watching it there? I could see in the corner of my eye as I was watching. That first shot we had, the sanguine but determination and the focus and ready to go. When you look at that, what was going through your mind at that stage?
It's that absolute fierce staring down the course, and I only really get that in the start gate, and I think the comparison with the emotion at the finish when I know I've done my best race and I can just let it all out, it's really emotional watching that back, especially seeing my team and how happy and emotional they were. My mum, it just brings back all the emotion.
I mean, it was unbelievable. I said, probably no one since Kathy Freeman has had the pressure, because you were the flag carrier, and I was lucky enough to announce that on the day with Eddie Ockerman. And then to come into it with you being French-born, your French mother who represented France in the Olympic Games, your father represented Great Britain, and then in the space of 3 years to get 3 gold medals has just made, what has it meant for your life?
It's definitely changed my life. It's been the work of the last 15 years to get to that moment in Paris. To win that kayak gold medal was extremely special. Like you said, so much pressure. Being flag bearer, there was a lot of expectation, and then to back up that C1 Olympic title from Tokyo was truly incredible. It was the best 2 weeks of my life. Just looking back on all these moments on the boat there with Eddie Ockenden, Anna Mears and our whole team with the opening ceremony, and then obviously sharing it with my sister Noemi, seeing her achieve her dream of becoming Olympic champion, doing that together was so special.
Well, if anything, if you could lose an Olympic final, but when Naomi won it just everyone in the whole Australia just
lost it.
They did, because it was so wonderful. And then you jumped in the water, but just to see your sister to come up and it was just such a remarkable performance. I just thought for everyone watching to see your family put it together, but with such grace and elegance, which was just wonderful.
Thank you, that's so lovely. I think everyone who sees us now and shares where they were watching or how they felt watching it, that seems to come through, is the emotion that they felt seeing me so proud of my younger sister, and the emotion of our family. So much euphoric energy, and like you said, we were doing it in France as well, where we were born, so it was the most perfect Olympic Games.
I got a message from my old mate Lindsay Fox, the trucking magnate.
Oh, yeah.
Said, on the back of his truck says, "You're passing another fox." He said, "They're not passing any of these foxes." No way, no. It was unbelievable.
No, it was. And there were 3 gold medals up for grabs for the women in our sport, and the Fox sisters got them also. It was, a remarkable year.
Hey, I've loved what you've done since you've come back from the Olympics. Been involved here at Nine's Widewater Sports on the Today Show, working today out in the birdcage, but just taking it easy. I don't think you've overexposed yourself. You've shown a similar class, and looking fantastic there with Michelle Payne. Talk about two glass ceiling breakers there. How are you enjoying catching up with champions? We saw with Ariana Titmus earlier, and just being embraced by them as one of the team.
It's been wonderful to work with Nine, and you mentioned the Today Show. It was thrown in the deep end straight away, a great challenge coming off the plane from Paris, and I really enjoyed working with the team. And now today's all about doing those colour interviews and chatting with different people in the birdcage. So I've really enjoyed catching up with some friends, meeting new people. Ariane Titmus, obviously one of our many champions from the games, so very, very cool to see her out here. And Michelle Payne, I remember how I felt watching her win those years ago, and to see her be such a leader in women's sport has been incredible. So loving the challenge of holding the mic instead of being interviewed, and it's been a really cool experience so far.
You've been named an IOC delegate. You've got the World Championships coming up in Penrith. LA is still 4 years away, but there's going to be something else. Lots to talk about. One-word answer, though. Who's going to win the Melbourne Cup for Lexus?
That's not a one-word answer for me. I'm not the right person to ask, but Michelle Payne's out there. Let's ask her.
Oh, we'll get her a little bit later on. Going to just enjoy the rest of the day. We'll see you through the course of the carnival, okay?
Thank you.
And looking magnificent as we head back to Sylvia Jeffries to see who is winning on Fashion in the Field.